Okay, so just to document this, I'm just documenting this little part that I... Also, Kerbal attachment system. Apparently it is properly installed. I don't know how to uninstall it though. So, I just kind of put the files in a certain place and it worked, and now I can't get them out. So, anyway, I wanted to document getting these particular things just so that you can tell they're there. So, I probably want MechJeb. See, that's a debatable thing. This is all 90 signs. That's out of the question for now. I think what I want is, just trying to get on. Just trying to sort this all. Well, I want this, and then that leads to that. So, I want this, actually. I won't be using MechJeb for the moment. So, I just wanted to document that this was properly bought with science. Because, you know, there are some trolls that might find this video and say that it's illegit items. It is. I just documented it. So, anyway, just because I can. So, yeah. Thanks, and the episode should be starting right about now. So, everybody, Woodland the Elf here, and welcome. I'm just accelerating time here to get into a preferred position for Lunar Encounter. Or not for Lunar Encounter. Oh my gosh, I was orientating towards the moon, I meant Minmus. No, I want a Minmus encounter, so this is the probe I've come up with. It's, using the parts that I got in the little clip you just saw. And it appears to be having some trouble with it. Let's just start. Okay, so yeah, we're just kind of rolling along here. I have liquid boosters here. I'm not sure if that was the wisest choice, but it's done. Hoping to get, so what I'm hoping here is for the mystery goo containment units and the science juniors crew reports and media reports, I'm hoping to get one of each far away from Minmus and then near Minmus. I would like that. I can't say that's going to happen because getting an encounter that way can be kind of difficult. And getting an encounter specific for that can be a challenge of sorts. So we'll see how this goes. It's just I have not tested this at all. This is just totally on the fly. It's the first test you're seeing here. I'm not even sure if this will work. So, yeah. And I have to get to 46. I believe it's in kilometers. It's 46,500 kilometers, I believe. Or 46,400,000 meters, but it helps if I convert to kilometers. It makes the task a bit less daunting, if you will. Okay. Also, I've extended this spaced off the suborbiter that or the orbiter really. I call it a suborbiter, but now I realize I titled it wrong. This spaced off of that design, so I've added fuel tanks there. Of course, I changed the boosters, so they're liquid fuel. And also, I didn't do too much different. I had some batteries. These two are disabled just in case of emergencies, but these two, of course, aren't. Then I had the science juniors and I put the mystery goo containment units lower down over onto the fuel tank. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so if I can get around 2,000 meters per second with just this particular engine, that would be great. Okay, so that is some serious delta V that this thing must have. Okay, so it is running out of fuel, Now this one takes over. Okay, this should not be too difficult then. We're already at 2,600 meters per second and rising quickly. Okay, so the reason I'm not going to the moon, in case you don't know, is because Minmus has lighter gravity. It's just more user-friendly. It has lighter gravity. Yes, it's in an inclined orbit, but it makes up for that by being just a lot easier in general to deal with. And as you saw, I also got an encounter with the moon. I could have gotten an encounter with the moon, but I really didn't want one. Oh. So, now it's all about tweaking. I'm just trying to tweak my encounter so that I'm as low as possible. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get low. It appears I won't be able to tweak it enough while I'm at this point in time to go for what I'm trying. So I'm gonna have to adjust it when I'm in my encounter, when I'm actually inside the encounter. So, yeah, there. Okay. Now I'm just gonna quick save. Actually, no, I want to adjust this just a little. No, okay, that just made it worse. So, I want this as close as possible. Apparently, that's about as close as we're getting it. So, bit unfortunate, but oh well. Now I also want to disable SAS because that'll just be a pain in my side otherwise. So, just do this. Okay. Don't want to overshoot, so just trying to not to mess up too much here. Okay, this is gonna be kind of difficult. Okay. Now, let's see here. See, I want this really close. Okay, so this is what I want to do here. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted to do. It'd be cool if I could probably do that. I'm just gonna quick save here real fast. In missions like this, I constantly want to quick save because if I don't, then I probably would run into some serious issues later on. Like, what if this doesn't work and I didn't quick save? That would be just horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay, so I'm going to give myself about 3 minutes till the node. I'm just going to burn. Okay, this is fairly simple. And I'll still have quite a bit of fuel left, so I should be able to get it. Okay, now just a matter of time. So now what I really want to do is I want to be extremely fuel efficient, so I'm trying to do this as efficiently as possible. Okay, 86 above the ground. I want to... Oh, that... Okay, 9,024 above the ground should be pretty good. 9,024 meters above the ground should be just fine. Okay. Now I just want to get rough. See, with MechJeb, once I unlock MechJeb, this is just going to be extremely easy. It's just going to be like, oh, you want to point towards the node? Okay. I'll just automatically point towards the node. But, well, I'm not going to bellyache about it. I seem to be saying oh well a lot in this episode. Maybe it's just me, but it feels like it. Okay. I'm just gonna throttle up a little. And ooh. Okay, now I just want to adjust that a little bit. Just want to get that last little. Okay, we're good. That is very good. Okay, so now hopefully that's not too close. It doesn't look like it's going to intersect with the ground. Nope. It should just get really close. Okay, observe the materials bay. And then observe the mystery goo. And then get an EVA report. Store the experiment. I didn't mean to store it, but well, I might as well. And I'm gonna, I want to transmit that. It will use a decent, it will use a tiny bit of my electric charge, but I'm willing to spare it for science. So now also while I'm doing it, while I'm thinking about EVAs and such, I'm just gonna get an EVA. Let's get EVA and collect all the data, because I only plan on getting this little capsule, this little command pod out. I only plan on getting the command pod back to Kerbin. Sorry, I was focusing on the fact that that my controls were acting up a little there for some weird reason. So I say that properly. Okay. Just collect the data. Come on. Remove the data. Okay. Oh wow. Stop doing this to me. Stop doing this. Okay. Game, stop it. Okay, come on. Come on. Go down. I overstocked on electric charge, but that's what I like to do. I like to overstock on most things. Like, unless it's science equipment, then I just bring what I need, because that stuff can get pretty heavy. So, where is Minmus? Oh, below me. Of course. Okay, so we're gonna get a close-up view of Minmus, and this is gonna be pretty awesome. Okay. This probably counts as close, but yeah. Then I could, okay, I'll do it here, but I still want to get, I still want to see that really close to the ground. So, still want to see what it's like to be extremely close to Minmus's ground. I've already been like that. I've already done that actually, but it's just really cool anyway. So I want to do it again. That's the story I'm sticking with. So let's just collect this data. Remove. Collect that data. Okay, so now I have all the data collected. It's all going to be stored in this command pod. There we go. So all of that's going to be stored. So now, oh, this is working out even better than I thought. So now I'm just going to add a maneuver. Ooh, that's really easy. Okay, this is just ridiculous. There. That. Perfect. That is way too easy. Okay. I'm just going to burn now. It says 2 seconds, but obviously it's going to be a little bit more. Oh crap, did I just... No, wait a second. Oh crap. That too low? No it's not. Okay. So, I'm gonna do the rest of the burn. I'm gonna do a different maneuver because I just realized that could have been extremely fatal. What the... I don't... What? Yeah, don't even... Why? Okay, so... A quick save here, by the way. It's a decent place too, and also... This is awesome. Wait a second. Is this gonna... Oh no. It says we're not supposed to actually crash into anything. It's about as low as we're getting. Oh, this is awesome. I could land. That could be cool. And look, I'm going 376.3 meters per second. I could easily land. So note to self, this engine is awesome for space. Just works really well for space. See, I just got an encounter with the moon also, so just to add insult to injury there. Okay. I mean, you know, it's really easy to get. It's fairly easy to get an encounter with the moon. And but again, it's deceptive. You'd think it'd be fairly easy, but it's not at all. Just trust me on this one. Not at all. At least not for a beginner. I just don't like to go to it because I just don't like the moon. It's difficult. It was difficult for me as a newbie, and it just brings up bad memories of hours of trying to make something that would actually land on it. So, we're not gonna land there for now. Yeah. Okay, F5, just to save. And we are now hurtling away from Minmus. Oh, also, I want to make sure my SAS is off. I want to conserve all the battery life I can. Battery power I can. Also, wait a second, I just realized I don't have deep space. I don't have a deep space crew report or a deep space EVA. This counts as deep space. So, I'm just going to transmit that. I have quite a bit of electric charge to spare, so yeah, launch space high over Kerbin. Well, technically it's high over Kerbin, but you know, it's whatever. Anyway, just gotta I'm hurtling away from it. Yeah, for a second I thought I was for a second I thought I was like escaping Kerbin's sphere of influence, but make no mistake, I'm at the very edge of its sphere of influence, just barely. I so want to accelerate, but I don't want to have to do this whole part over, so I'm gonna spare that. Let's just, okay, again, MechJeb, very useful for this part, because I can just point retrograde. But again, I won't whine too much about it. Sorry if that's getting annoying, but you know, I just really love MechJeb. Really helps. I actually didn't even use MechJeb as a beginner. I just kind of did it by sight. But now that I have MechJeb, it's extremely helpful. So anyway, now this is the part where I eject. Now I have to deploy the parachute to just increase drag. I mean, I want to increase the drag. Okay, we are slowing down very fast. This is very good. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. If we can get it below 100 meters per second by the time the parachute opens, we're fine. Looks like we're going to be okay. We can get around 100 meters per second. So we're good. We are great. Okay. And I don't know why I have SAS on. And boom. Look at that. And I'm just gonna, I might as well. Oh yeah, I cannot save while ship is in atmosphere. Okay. Well, we're pretty much down anyway. So I'm gonna go to the recover. I'll keep recording until we see how much science that was worth. This whole trip. I'm hoping it's worth quite a bit. I mean, that's a lot of science. That was a lot of science. So, let's hope. I don't expect to get anything from this, but it's worth a shot. Yep. Okay, well, recover the vessel. So yeah, episode 2, and we already have a Minmus probe. We already have had a Minmus probe, and holy, holy, oh my gosh, that is a lot of science at this point. That was just a probe. That wasn't even landing. That was just a probe. I've landed. It yields quite a bit of science when you land. But it does not, I don't even think it yields this much science. Oh. I was expecting something like maybe like 200 or something, but whoa. like a total of 200 science by the time we were done with the mission, but I don't know what to do now. Now I want to spend this. I'm sorry, I need to spend this right now. Okay, MechJeb, you are an essential. So I'm getting you. What else? Oh, this is a basic need. Also I want this. Also, we're gonna need the whatchamacallits, the radiators. Also, we're gonna need struts. Then I want to spend it. Usually I'd conserve, but I'm so excited. I just want to spend some right now. So, not on. No, we don't need a mobile processing lab at this moment. Inline advanced stabilizer, maybe. No, I'm not doing space planes yet. What else? I could do. So it's between these two, really. I mean. What do I want to do? Which one do I want? Difficult decisions. Usually I'd go straight for the RCS, but I'm trying to think it over. I'm planning on getting a Minmus lander in the next episode, so I mean... I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the fuel systems. Yeah. So, whoa. I mean, okay, second episode. Look at this. This is not that bad. This is not that bad at all. I can barely even fit all of what we have on here, so... I can't even... Like, whoa. Okay, so, I have been Rudlin the Elf, and I will see you all next episode. Goodbye.